Good afternoon. I'm Michael Littlecrow, and I'm going to be your instructor this semester for Math 114. And I'm looking forward to getting started on working together. We have a brief 8 weeks to work together, but we have a program set up that will allow us both to work together and for you to learn a lot about algebra, preparing you for college algebra and moving you forward on your educational path. What I'm going to do in this video is just, well, first say hello, meet you, let you see this face so you know who you're going to be meeting with every couple days or twice a week. And I want to show you how to get started, because since we only have 8 weeks, we need to be ready to hit the road running, or running on the road. One of those two things, right? So let me switch here to my screen view. And actually, this isn't what I want you to look at first, but we will look at the Canvas course. I have just published it, so it's available to you now. You will be able to come into your Canvas course, and there's a little welcome to this course. Click on that and I'll show you what's there. I didn't make a video, well, this is the video, maybe I'll put this here. The course information, some other stuff. What's important here is this will get you to the first class meeting. There's a Zoom link right here. You'll want to click on this. Actually, you want to copy the passcode first, or at least write it down, because you'll need that each day to come into class. Click on the link at class time, put in the passcode, you're there, and let me take care of the rest. And we start this next Tuesday, 10/20. Okay, let's go back to the home. A little bit about myself, a bio, picture. External course resources. This is what's really important. This is what I need you to do before we start class. Notice it's not going to cost you anything. It's all free. The more resources that we use, Maricopa Open Educational Resources. I actually remembered what it meant. Pretty good name, I think. You'll want to click on this PDF. It'll open up. You can download it if you, well, actually, I guess it downloads. I thought it would open in a new window, but it didn't. So I download it, I click on it. It gives you the instructions for registering for the content part of the course. Also the place where exams are housed. However, we're going to be using a combination of Canvas and more throughout the course. The Canvas will be primarily for communications, posting of recorded class sessions, other sorts of things like that. And I'm actually going to have you take exams through the Canvas, because it has a Respondus Lockdown Monitor, which allows for anytime proctoring. And I've been using it in the other courses, and it works pretty well. It works hand in hand with more. The exams will still be in more, but you'll take them through Canvas. That allows us to do the remote proctoring. So follow this instructions on getting a course. There is the enrollment key here, enrollment ID and the enrollment key. So those will get you into the course. Okay, and so now I don't need this. Once you've got the more course, what I want to show you next, you're kind of now done with Canvas. There is a syllabus in here somewhere, but I'm going to show you it's also in more. So I don't want you to have to double dip too much. Okay, so then once you're in more, this is our calendar. What I want you to focus on is the first day of class. There's actually an due media lesson, and it's due before class. So this is what you're going to need to do. So I want to walk through a few of the steps. Once you get registered for the more class, please do it before class starts, so that you can complete the first assignment before the class starts. And then I'll share a little bit with where we're going after that. Once you've registered, this is what you'll see in the course. The syllabus is here, but again, what you could do is just go to the start here. I put the syllabus here too. And it's going to do 4 things. You're going to complete a syllabus quiz. Let me click there. And notice there's the syllabus, so you can download it here, read it, and then you can take the syllabus quiz. It's a few questions, just getting you to confirm that you've looked over the syllabus and you understand some of the basics. You'll set up your More profile. Perfect. You'll send me an email from More so that we know everything's working. And I just thought I might need to set up my email address in there, but I'll do that. And then there is a module on how to set up, connect with the SEC Math Tutoring Center, which is going to be great. Now, I would go through that again. You click on this and it tells you to go through all this stuff and get that set up so you're all ready to go. Then what do you need to do before the first day of class? I'm going to click back up here. Notice it kind of takes me back to the start of the class. You're actually going to go into Unit 1. It seems to have a mind of its own sometimes. Unit 1. And what I want you to do before class, notice it's due 10/20/20 by 11:59 a.m. because 12 p.m. the clock ticks, noontime, we're going to be starting our class. And hopefully you get it done before 11:59 so you can come to class a few minutes early. I'll be there, and maybe we can just meet each other. But the main thing is to get this media lesson done. And I'm just going to show you what the media lesson is, and then the rest of the stuff I'll show you through the first day of class. So there are 17 questions to work through. You might be able to look at this and, oh, I know how to do this. If not, there's a video. So for this review section, if you're not quite sure, go ahead, watch the video. It'll explain how to do each of the problems. So there's 17 problems I want you to work through. Some of these don't have videos because the first video probably covered it. Okay, so sometimes you might say, oh, I know how to do this, but oh, I don't know how to do this. So now watch the video. Okay, so the video takes care of several questions, and then we get into fraction basics. Again, a video instruction and some questions to answer as you go through this. And that's pretty much what you'll be doing. More problems, this one without the video, but at least work through it, and then that way, watching the videos, you'll kind of have a basis for what we're going to do. Then we'll get into class and we'll get working on things. What I do want to do at this point is pull up the syllabus real quickly just to give you an overview of how the course itself will be working. Let's see, how about this one? This is it. Okay. So again, I don't want to take up too much of your time here because I just want you to get started on it, and then we'll have 8 weeks together to get everything else worked out. But so I've got a calendar in here, a schedule. Go down, you can read all that other stuff. And so what we're going to do is we're going to begin class. I'll give an introduction. We'll cover all the stuff that's in the course and how each section will work. And then I have a brief presentation kind of looking at the culture of mathematics as I see it and as I've researched it. And hopefully I've got a few techniques that are some ancient ways of doing math from ancient India 3,000 to 5,000 years ago. And I don't know, most of my students have found them to be very interesting because maybe some would think of them as parlor tricks, but they allow you to do some really quick calculations mentally with some pretty cool techniques. Then we'll get into the arithmetic review, so that'll kind of be the direct instruction part of class. We'll work over some problems together. Then the following lesson, we'll do something called problem-based learning, where we'll do some exercises, some problems from lesson 1 as well. So we'll see each day is connected to the previous lesson. And again, this will be a place where you can ask questions as well, but I'll have some activities that will ensure that you're really understanding. You learn by doing. And so we're going to do it in a nice, safe environment where we have resources and where we can talk with each other and get it all done. And then we go into Unit 2, Intro to Variables. And you'll see there's a media lesson for this one. Again, you'll want to have it done before you come to class because that's when the due date is. And then we do talk about it. We've got some direct instruction. But you've got a basic foundation to understand what we want to talk about. It allows us to make a lot better progress in class. Boom, boom, boom. One step forward each class. And each class we tie back to the previous class with, again, learn by doing exercises. And we're just working to build extraordinary success in a way that helps you remember what you've learned. We want to learn smart, not hard. It's not about how hard you work, although that's part of it. You've got to put the time in, but you want to work in a way where you can remember it. I've worked with, and I myself have done this before, where I'll study it for hours at a time, and I get done, and what did I do? Sometimes I forgot everything I learned in that time, right? So we want to do short segments, focused, mindful learning, and then it's going to stick. And then later on, when we go to retrieve that, we've got it stored in an organized manner, and we're able to use that. And that's really what we need to be able to do with math, because there is so much going on when we're doing a math problems from various areas that we want to be able to have that recall of previous things we've done to help us solve the current problems that we're working on. Got 6 units we'll go through, a midterm exam, 6 more units, and then a final exam. So it's pretty much, there's only one time we have to do 2 units in one day. Otherwise, we 1 unit per day with a tie back to a previous unit is how we're going to work it. Plenty of time for some reviews. And then again, just to let you know, the exams, I'm going to have you take them on your time using automated proctoring so that we can use our class time very efficiently for working together and understanding content. Okay, so that's all we've got for now. Please do get started. Register for the MORE course. Complete those initial those 4 activities that are at the very beginning, the getting started activities, and then do the media lesson 1. Work through those questions, watch the videos that you need to watch so you have that nice foundation, and we're ready to get up and running and successful on our path as we understand and learn algebra. Thank you very much.